Bum. Just bum. 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 How we doing? Good morrow. Bum. How we doing? Azal, Zaf, Abyssal. How we doing, Jade? Good morning. Eh. Well, it's one of those standing streams. Ben, good morning. How we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got my phone did a weird thing then. I was gonna do a selfie tween. And then I was like, my phone keeps doing this thing where it occasionally freezes and doesn't work. Standing. I was like, oh, let's get some more energy for this stream. Let's stand.
Hello there.
Izzy. Hello there. That's all. Thank you for the 10 stream watch streak. I still think there should be watch streak alerts on the Twitch alerts, but they haven't made them for some reason. What's going on with my fringe? See this? What's going on? Repaired. Fringe repaired. How are we doing, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the stream. We've arrived. I don't know how to start streams anymore. I don't know what happened after Christmas. Like, I came back to streaming, and I've just forgotten how we start streams. I just don't know how. I don't know how to start streams anymore. It's just, I've lost all start stream mojo. It's gone. It's like, yep, here we are. How do we do this again? How do we do the stream thing again? Anymore on the internet? Jeez, here we are. Oh, jeez, it's another one of those streams. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Here we go again. Oh, baby. Oh, those Dweemerinos. It's one of those Dweemerinos. Selfie time. Okay, let's tweet this up. Okay, we're gonna do a selfie tweet copper. Start stream.exe, exactly. Oh, how are you all doing? How are you all doing this morning? I got up earlier. I went to bed earlier. And by went to bed earlier, what I mean is I went to bed at like 11. Okay. And then what I did is I got in bed and I got a book out. And then I got another lesbian book out. And then I laid in bed until like 1 reading this book. So I didn't go to bed early. I was not I did a bad. I did a bad. I did spend some time reading a book. But I went to bed early. And then I got up at a reasonable time and I have done some exercise and now we're standing. So we've got more energy this stream. We've got more energy. We're here. Ooh. Ooch, 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 ooch. And I'm gonna do a little tweet. And we're gonna commence video gaming. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great stream. One of those good ones, you know? Where we are the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. Train them is my car. Da-na-na-na. I will travel across the land. Oh yeah, how are we doing? Oh, how is everybody? How have you all been? I watched I will say I purchased, which is just insanity really. I purchased The Marvels and watched it last night. I have Disney Plus, so I could have just waited a month, but I was like, no, I must watch it right now. I missed it at the cinema, and I was like, I have to see it. I have to see it now. It's just come out on the movies, Dunny. Good morning. So I was like, I must watch The Marvels immediately. So I went out and I bought it on the internet, and I watched it. It was great. It was really good. I'm sad I didn't get to see it at the cinema. It was fucking awesome. Oh, why didn't we have that movie so much earlier, you know? Oh my god. Oh, I laughed out loud. It was a great moment with some cats that made me literally, I belly laughed out loud. It was so funny. Oh, it was so good. What a great movie. It was a great movie. Damn. But, and then it didn't even do well because all of the other Marvel movies recently have kind of fucking sucked. So, the Marvels, you know, it didn't. Everybody's got really burnt out. And that movie got no press at all because all the strikes were happening. And they still chose to release it anyway when everybody else went, we're going to push our movies back until the strikes are finished. And Marvel were like, nah, well, it'll be fine. Sending a tweet. I'm sending an X. Sorry, I'm sending an X. Sorry, I should clarify. Just in case anybody was confused, I was sending an X. Last thing you saw at cinema was Napoleon. Yeah, what was the last thing everybody saw at the cinema? What did we go and see last? Which wasn't great. Napoleon. Oh my gosh. I think everybody probably went to see Barbenheimer. That's probably what everybody else's thing was. I never went to see Barbenheimer. What did I go and see last? Dune? I didn't see Dune at the cinema. Barbie, see, there you go, Izzy. I knew it. Didn't bother with Oppenheimer. Yeah. Saw Oppenheimer, it was good. Saf. Oh, don't get me started on my rant. Don't get me started on my rant. Oh. Oh, my Oppenheimer rant. Oh my god. What came out? Wait, so hang on. What came out this year? What came out this year? Dora the Explorer 2. I haven't actually watched Oppenheimer. Not much, only been a couple of weeks. True! Shit the bed. Um, 2023. This isn't useful, is it? Mean Girls the musical. Oh my god. Okay. So basically they're not pitching movies, musical movies as musicals anymore. They're just saying they're movies. So you get up, you go to the cinema. You're like, "Oh, I can't wait to go and watch this new Mean Girls movie." Oh, I can't. They rebooted my favorite movie of all time, Mean Girls, because Mean Girls is actually a banger of a movie. So for some reason, I'll go and watch the reboot at the cinema. You get there, and it starts off, and it's like, Mean Girls, la la la, and you're like, oh no, it's a musical. And you're like, oh god, what have I done? I do like a musical, but I have to go in knowing it's one. I do think it's weird, like, you're just baiting people to come and watch a musical, thinking it's not a musical. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't know. Like, imagine going like, we got this new movie. Okay, it's set in France during a time of great turmoil. One man has a former prisoner has been released on bail, on good behavior. He goes on to live a life, but the law catches up with him. He looks after a young woman who was formerly a prostitute who has a baby, and looks after her baby. But the law catches up with him. Or something. He steals a loaf of bread, or whatever. In a world. Then you get to the cinema, and it's, my name is Jean Valjean. And you're like, oh my god, it's a musical. It's Les Miserables. What's happened? I thought it was a dramatical drama. I didn't realize it was a musical. I thought I was going to see a sort of a drama. I was a period drama. I didn't realize it was a musical. Sacre bleu. Oh my gosh. The top 10 box office hits of 2023. Wait, Ant-Man and the Wasp was on there? How did it manage to get on that list? Oh dear. Wait, Elemental? I don't know what that is. But it's on there. Good job. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. See, I didn't go to the cinema to watch this, but I did watch it at home. It was a Mission Impossible movie. People hadn't been 100% switched off from Marvel movies when Quantumania came out. Basically, last one. Yep, you see, if I think the Marvels should have come out before Quantumania, because the Marvels is really good, and Quantumania is really shit. So, you know, we gotta remember, they're just dead in the water at this point. Haven't bothered with any since Endgame. But I think there's so many cool things, but they just haven't gone anywhere yet. That's the problem. there's so many like cool things that Marvel they've made so many cool characters and stuff, and they just haven't done anything with them. Like we've had Hawkeye, and that was really cool, and then we got Kate Bishop and stuff. So give Kate her own show or put her in something, you know. And then we've had like, and in Yelena, we've had Black Widow. We got Yelena, and then Yelena was in Hawkeye. So put Yelena in something, give her own something. Like, where's the Young Avengers? We've had Ms. Marvel got her own show. She was great. We had her in the Marvels. She was great. Okay, that's great. Okay, cool. More, please. And then we had, give me my child soldiers, but they're not children because they're all like 20 plus. Lurk. Zeph's lurking away from the Marvel rant now. Zeph's escaping. Zeph's like, no, not another Marvel rant, please. Not another one. Oh no. Oh, we're always back here. We're back at the Marvel rant again. We always circle back round to it. I've said it so many times. Definitely not old enough to murder. But I think, wasn't Cap like, basically, like 20... But Cap was basically, like, reasonably that age at the start. In his first movie. He was basically that age. I think everybody was saying that. He was also Bab. But everybody was like saying they should make a Young Avengers and then saying, oh, you should have this character and this character and this character, and they were like, but they were the same age that all of the Avengers were when they did the Avengers movie. So it's just an Avengers movie. But yeah. I don't know. There's just so many. There are a bunch of really cool characters that they've introduced in the Marvel films. They just need to do more stuff with them. Apparently there was a Little Mermaid movie this year. A live action one. Angus, good morning. I didn't see that. I honestly didn't see that happen. Wait, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse came out in 2023. Did it? I haven't seen that one, to be fair. I haven't seen that one. The sequel animated Spider-Man movie. There was just too many Spider-Man movies. Ugh. Or be overloaded with Spider-Man. Just again. Just more. It always comes back to Spider-Man. It's just like, ugh. Spider-Man and Batman, it's just like, how many times can you take a superhero and just throw it in your fucking face over and over again? Jesus Christ. Like, God, and how are people not bored of Spider-Man right now? It's just, I'm done. I'm done with Spider-Man. I was done with Spider-Man with the original movies. I'm done with Spider-Man with the new movies. I'm done with Spider-Man. I'm done. I'm done with Spider-Man. Just put him in the bin. He's done. Okay? Just pick him up. Okay? And just leave him over there. And do some new stuff, okay? No more Spider-Man. If they stop making fucking Spider-Man movies, just stop pumping out Spider-Man movies. We're bored now. Jesus Christ. It's like, think of how many other Marvel movies we could have had instead of Spider-Man 2 and 3 post-Endgame. Like, how many cool new characters we could have had, or, like, explored the stories of other characters. Like Shang-Chi 1 on 2, or we could have had, we had a Black Widow movie, we could have had the second Captain Marvel movie earlier, or we could have had, like, I don't know, fucking anything else. A better Doctor Strange 2 movie, or an actual Wanda movie, or, anything. anything else. But no, we had 2 Spider-Man movies. It's like, please. Like, I know this is very controversial of me, but I'm just done with Spider-Man. But they're talking about making another trilogy. Catching up with Ultron. Catching up with Ultron. Hey, Ultron, what's going on with you today? Well, ever since the Avengers beat me up and destroyed my entire life, I've just been chilling out over here in cyberspace. It's been pretty chill. Did I end up watching the Marvels? I did, Merlin. It was really, really good. It was really good. I really, really liked it. It was great. It was really, really good. They can't just write a smart villain. I like the villain from the Marvels. I think what would have really cemented the Marvels as like the sort of peak movie was if they'd added 2 more villain scenes. I don't want to spoil a movie. I think they should have given the villain 2 more scenes and just all it would have really needed was 2 scenes just digging into her character. Just let her have 2 scenes to just breathe a bit of extra time into her character a bit more. That would have all it would have needed, I think. Just to really top that movie off. Just to make it up there and just be one of those top tier movies where you'd be like, damn, that was a really great movie and it was a really cool bad guy if you just gave them that extra layer of just to let you sympathize with the character a bit more, give them a bit more backstory, just add those extra 2 scenes of spending a bit of time with the baddie and sort of sympathizing with them and their cause a bit more, because we had that there, and we did have that in the film, but just add a little bit more of a layer in and spend a tiny bit more time with them, because I think that's where the best movies are, the ones where you sympathize with the villain. They're always the best. I think if we'd... Yeah, I don't want to spoil the film, but there was definitely... I feel like it could have gone harder if we'd had a little bit more time to sympathize with what the villain was trying to do in the film. It's quite short compared to the other movies. I didn't feel like it was that short though. It didn't feel super short. It felt kind of tight. I felt yeah, I felt like it only really needed a couple of villain expansion things to really sort of cement it as this absolutely fucking great movie. It was really good, really tight, and just to really top it off as this incredible film, I think it just needed some more villain sympathy time. That's what we really needed, I think. And maybe some more self-reflection time for the characters. So, add about 10 minutes, 20 minutes to the film. Possibly. I mean, you might have done that. They might just cut it out. You don't know what happens on these editors' floors. Bum. There's a Fast X movie came out last year. Of course. Family. I didn't see that. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't think I went to the cinema to see that. I think I just waited for it to... Did we go to the cinema to see that? I can't remember. I think we might have just waited for it to come out onto Disney Plus. Tally, how are you? And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was so good because it was just a character movie. That's what I'm talking about. And it delved into the characters, which is what I'm talking about with the thing. It dove and it really pinned down onto that. And it let the characters breathe and it gave that time and it explored. And it didn't go, nope, we must cut out all of the character things because we need that time for the set action pieces. It was like, no, we'll let the character things, character moments, and it had very little action pieces, I felt like, compared to, it was all about the character story. Like, I can't remember there being a whole lot of, like, huge action pieces in that film, to be honest. It was just all about the story. Oppenheimer came out. And Barbie. I didn't watch either of those. And apparently there was the Super Mario Brothers movie. I completely forgot they were making that. I didn't know that came out. And apparently that did come out. They did make it and it did come out. And it did really well. I didn't realise that happened. It's me, Chris Pratt's Mario. Yeah, I'm just out here living my life in New York as a plumber. It's me, Mario. Well. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think what else came out in 2023? Because I feel like I basically didn't go to the cinema, which isn't great. Indiana Jones came out. We definitely went and saw the indie movie. Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's the one I saw you say that was the one movie that oops, I didn't mean to pin it. I was trying to open your comment. I was trying to open the thread. God damn it. I was trying to see what you said about it. I saw you mention it, and I was like, oh yeah, Indiana Jones. And then I missed, like, the end of your sentence. A lot of people thought it was bad, but I enjoyed it as a city action film. Yeah, see, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good... I think the indie film, it was a really good indie film. Like, it was a classic. It just felt like a classic indie movie. It felt like the old indie movies. It was just... It was... I think the things that you can kind of feel like... That feel... Maybe you can look at it and go... Well, this kind of feels sad, or, you know, this feels awkward, or whatever, is like, maybe that's not where you envisioned Indy would end up as a character, like, later in his life and stuff.